it's author Sandra Wilson here in the Kindness Kangaroo Library for another Storytime session. And today's book is about a bat! Yes, it's Bertie the Very Blind Bat, written by Joanne, illustrated by Michelle Gemmell, and it's part of the Bit Different collection. And we've had another story from the Bit Different collection, so check out the other Storytime sessions and find that one as well, because these books have great characters that have differences, but we celebrate those differences because they learn, as we do when we read the story, how important those differences are. So we're going to start Bertie, the Very Blind Bat, and as usual, in the description below, you'll be able to find a link to get your own copy of this book and other books from the Bit Different collection. Here we go. This is Bertie Bat. Bats have great sight, not Bertie the Bat, not even at night. Ever since he was born, he was unable to see, forever flying into things or perched on the wrong tree. While he'd love better vision, and he wishes for that, Bertie's eyesight doesn't stop him from being a typical bat. Shriek! I am a super bat with the shriekiest squeal. My ears can hear silence. My wings are strong as steel. Bertie flies super fast. He has a good sense of smell. His hearing is supersonic, and his teeth sharp as well. But Bertie gets frustrated at his lack of precision and the mistakes that he makes due to his poor vision. He has been caught in branches and once flew into a chimney pot. His other senses can't always save them, though they often help a lot. I am a super bat with the shriekiest squeal. My ears can hear silence. My wings are strong as steel. But then came the day, well, it was actually night, that Bertie got into trouble and had quite a fright. What he thought was a cave turned out to be the boot of a van. As he accidentally flew into it, the doors were closed by a man. Poor Bertie was stuck in unfamiliar surroundings. No food, no friends. His little heart was pounding. I'm not a super bat, just a bat with no sight, a blind super bat. No, that doesn't sound quite right. Bertie stretched his spindly fingers to find a hanging platform. He hung wrapped in his wings to try and keep himself warm. A small tear he shed, it rolled down his furry cheek. Then he suddenly remembered how shriekishly he could squeak. He gripped his perch firmly, his claws holding on tight, getting him ready to fall straight into flight. I am a super bat with the shriekiest squeal. My ears can hear silence. My wings are strong as steel. He heard sounds outside, so knew someone was near. He thought, if I screech really loud, perhaps someone will hear. Shriek! An almighty screech that made the van shake the turnable handle, and Bertie escaped. Flying at such speed with his wings stretched out wide, Bertie's senses had saved him, and he shouted with pride. I am a blind super bat with senses so refined, brave and intelligent, one of a kind. His impeccable hearing, his rip-roaring song, his own superpowers were what he needed all along. We are all a bit different, and the world would be bleak if everyone was the same, not special or unique. Bertie may be different and unable to see, but his bravery is inspirational. Wouldn't you agree? Look, here's a super bat, escaped being trapped in the back of a van, receives bravery award. So you see, him being different actually was really helpful because he had something he could use to save him and save the day. So this is, again, Bertie the Very Blind Bat by Joanne Moore. And I think it's a great, fun story about being confident in ourselves. What can we do, and how can we do it so well that we can, help ourselves or make a difference from, something that maybe we're not as good at. So he can't see, but his other senses are stronger, and he can use those, to make a difference. And so that's kind of a great story idea as well. How can we use our superpowers to make a difference in the world, to help other people. So kind of think of what things are you good at, and how could that be interpreted into some sort of superpower? And how can that superpower be used to help either yourself, your family, or others? And I think that would be a huge super story about using your superpower to do something good. You just have to define, what is your superpower? Now, of course, a lot of superheroes can do things like fly, have x-ray vision, and things like that. And that's not the kind of superpower I want to talk about for this story, although that would make a great story too. So go ahead and write that story too. But I want to think about, what are the things that you have within you? What things can you do that could be interpreted as a superpower, because you can do it better than someone else, different from someone else, and you can use that to help other people. So think on that a little bit, define your superpower, and then write a great story about how that superpower is so helpful. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next Storytime session.